Hello again. Sorry, I've still got a bit of a cough in that. Okay, so I've done something that's probably the most exciting thing I've done so far in this, and that is actually create an enemy that shoots stuff. It was one of the longest videos on Mr. Taft Creates YouTube channel, which I've been following. Just want to say that he hasn't actually uploaded anything in a while. His Twitter account, there's not much on his Twitter. He hasn't updated since since like last year. One of his last things was that he's actually a teacher, and he had there was issues with his school or college because of COVID, and he's gone completely dark. Haven't heard anything from him on the Discord channel. Nobody seems to know what's going on. It's a bit of a concern that no one seems to give a fuck. Occasionally there'd be someone saying, "Oh, where is he?" and another person, "Oh, he's disappeared because of COVID." And it's like, well, that's not helpful. That seems really mean-spirited. So I am kind of actually concerned, because obviously I've learned quite a bit from his channel, and I just hope he's okay. Anyway, so turret enemies. This is really cool. So I will actually show the script, but every time I do this, it's late now, so there's not as much natural sunlight. So when I go to the script, everything goes out of focus, like, oh god. So fuck that. The last one I did was quite long. Didn't need to be that long, but oh well. So basically, I've got a new enemy. I've got a couple of enemies now. I've got a turret log, which shoots out a projectile, which is this rock projectile. And this rock projectile has a rigid body 2. Oh no, it's actually it's got a rigid body 2D. The body type is actually set to kinematic. Fuck. I should really know what that is, but fuck it. It's not static. So, kinematic means it's kind of moving. It's kind of just going in one direction. Dynamic would be that it would like bounce off other objects. So if I go to player, that should be set to dynamic. Yeah, there he is. Rigid body is dynamic, because when the actual character that you control reacts to its surroundings. So if it hits a box collider or collision, depending on if it's set as a trigger or not, it will react. But the rock projectile is kinematic, so it just literally just moves in one direction. It'd be kind of interesting if I set it to dynamic. It would bounce off objects, which is kind of sorry. Okay, it doesn't sleep, by the way. It's insomniac. I've added the knockback script, so it's got a thrust. It's got a when it hits the player character, it will do 2 points of damage. It will knock out an entire heart, and it will actually kind of knock him back by 1. Okay, so, and the turret log. So I've produced a couple of scripts. So there's a script for there's one for the actual rock projectile, and there's one for just projectiles. So basically, so that way I can kind of reuse, or for different types of projectiles. So maybe other character, once they use a weapon that fires a projectile, then I don't have to write an extra. Well, I will have to write a separate script for that, but it will take a lot from that initial script, if that makes sense. Sorry, I'm quite ill. Okay, so the enemy turret will look like it's walking around, but he's not. He stays still. I will change. I probably might even change it. There is actually a found in the artwork, the graphics. There's actually a cannon somewhere. If I go to no, Overworld and Sprite Editor. Wait for that to load. Right. Yeah, there's a cannon here. So if you can't see that. See, there's a cannon. So maybe I could have that, but it's no, because then I'd have to somehow get it to spin on the spot. It shouldn't be too hard to do. Not sure. Who knows? I'll give it a go. I know, no, because then I want to use these balls. I could use these cannonballs for that, and that would make sense, wouldn't it? Oh well. Let's go back to here. Okay, so alright, so the turret enemy has a new script, which is fairly similar to the other log scripts I've done for like the patrol log and the area log and the standard log, except for he doesn't move. He's got his little enemy death effect on there. The chase radius isn't really a chase radius. It basically, when I get into his like kind of his radius there, he'll start shooting cannonballs that will start shooting rocks at me. I will play around with this. I'll show you something I thought was quite funny. So let's give this a go. So yeah, I am minding my own business. And shit, look at this fucker shoot. Look at him go. Whoa. Can't hit me. I'm gonna try. Oh crap! Did actually hit me there. I'm gonna try and get him to hit this. See if he can break the pot. Oh no, he can't break the pot. Oh fuck! Oh, all right. Yeah, he can't break the pot. Okay, let's put the fire delay to 0. Watch this. This is nuts. Whoa, look at that. Fucking hell, it's like he's just shitting all over the place. Look at that. It's just... Come get me, motherfucker. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh. It just goes a bit nuts. That's cool. Okay, there was one other thing I wanted to try out. Where is it? Sorry. Oh no, actually that was actually part of the prefab, which is in the objects, which I don't really want to mess with, to be honest. Like I could do, it doesn't really matter. So basically the rock projectile. If I open up the prefab properly, yeah, here it is. So here, if I go to, he's actually got a circle collider, not a box collider, which is kind of cool. It just means that it's kind of form-fitting, if that makes sense. Where was it? I wanted to not lock one of the axes so that it would kind of look like it spins. I can't remember where that was. I'm shattered. Maybe I'll do that another day. Fuck it. I'll have a toy around. Don't want to break anything. But yeah, so there you go. That's what I've done so far. So that's 2 videos in one day. It's a shame I'm fucking ill. Probably would have done a lot more over the course of this week, but I feel like I kind of made up for it. And next time, I promise, maybe I won't be coughing all the fucking time. And that's what I've done so far. Bye! Please like and subscribe. No, don't. You don't need to. Fuck it. I'm not a fucking YouTuber.